everyone, welcome back to the You Like That podcast, hosted by me. My name is Adam, and joining me today, I have a very special guest, one that you audio listeners might remember and enjoy, is the favourite, the most requested, my fiance, Brooke.
Hi!
And yeah, she's back here joining me today on the main show to help me talk about Jackass Forever.
So good.
I know. So we're going to get into that as our main review for the week. I'm going to start off quickly with just a little bit of news, not a lot of news. We don't have to keep this going because we do have a lot of questions that everyone has so kindly sent in for us to answer.
It's my favourite part.
It's the best part. It's arguably the best part of the show and is why most people stick around. But we'll find out once we get there.
Okay.
So, quick little bit of news for the week. Going back from last week's main show, Scream 5, Scream 6 is in production.
Oh, I just watched your thingy when I was getting ready.
Yep.
Your thingy.
Yep. So when I saw it, they were like, oh, Scream 6 could happen. Whether we're going to do it,
It's because it made so much money.
I don't know what it is. It's like it's still done really well in the box office. It's done really well in the ratings and that.
Yeah.
For whatever reason, I still want to continue it. I feel like, and I said this in the review, if they keep it going, I feel like they're just going to backflip on themselves.
It's kind of like a Nightmare on Elm Street kind of thing where, like, they don't know when to give up.
Yeah.
Oh, and Halloween. And all of them, pretty much.
Yeah, everything that Hollywood keep fucking re-churning out for us to take in. So, yeah, Scream 6 is going to be happening. Filming starts at the end of this year.
Wow.
So they're getting straight into it. So we're getting another Scream on the horizon.
That's really funny.
I know.
There you go.
Quick one I wanted to start with, because obviously the choices for this week, there was another movie lined up with Jackass, which was Moonfall.
No. No.
I wanted to quickly mention it because by no surprise and stretch by the imagination, it is open to a 41%, 68% rating on Rotten Tomatoes. Yeah, people fucking hate it, as to be expected. It's a disaster movie.
Excuse me. What's Moonlight?
Moonfall.
Oh, Moonfall. That's how much I get. What is it?
Yeah. It's another disaster movie.
Oh.
The world is ending. The moon is
okay. Yeah, that's
meeting
what I don't
some
know.
weird
That's okay.
moon-like
It
alien
sounded like
creatures.
a new, like, superhero movie.
No, that's Moon Knight.
Ah!
See?
That's where they got ya.
It's all about the moons these days. The white women
Uh-huh.
are getting involved.
Yeah. Oh my god, I feel so bad because of how loud I'm talking.
Yeah, so don't go straight to the mic, baby.
Okay, sorry.
It's okay. It's
Okay.
okay. We know you're loud. I know, it's okay. And last little bit, this is my favourite part. I had to include this here. The sequel to The Meg
Oh, yeah. You
has
can...
been given its title. It's called Meg 2, ... The Trench.
How original. Yay.
How incredible.
Yay.
Statham's back coming for it.
Oh, he's in it.
Yeah, he let it. He loved it. Everyone loved it. This is one of the greatest shark
Everyone?
movies. Everyone.
Everyone? That's not me?
Have you seen it?
No.
Oh, exactly right. So you don't know.
Well, you can go watch it with your sisters.
I will. They will gladly see with me because they understand what a good movie is.
Actually, Emily was just telling me that she watched it again in ISO.
Yeah.
Because of how good it is. And
Exactly.
I'm like,
People like it. So yeah, I cannot wait. Filming has already started at the start of the year, so boy, let's look forward to that one. But that's the news for the week. Get that out of the way. What?
You have forgotten one thing.
What have I forgotten?
The most important news about us that we're going to announce on Like That podcast. We are not having a baby. Sorry, that was a bad joke.
If you didn't notice, that wasn't planned, so I'm sitting there scratching my head going, what on the earth could this be?
You're never having a child. Anyway.
This could be Brooke's last appearance on the show. So, let's move away from fake news and let's go into the main review.
People
for the
talking.
Well, they're going to be talking, all right. It's going to be the poll of, yes, Brooke should not come back on the show.
Okay.
She's too energetic and too excited now.
Okay, I'm sorry. I
It's
haven't done
okay.
anything all day, so I'm very...
Yeah, okay.
Sorry.
Well, let's talk about Jackass, shall we?
Okay.
All right, Jackass Forever, the fourth entry into the Jackass films. Well beloved. Everyone knows Jackass. Everyone knows what Jackass is about. So they've come back with Jackass Forever. Again, directed by Jeff Tremaine, no surprise. Runtime of 96 minutes, standard Jackass time. A budget of $10 million, which I'm pretty sure all of that was just hospital bills anyway. The box office currently is rated 20.7 million, which for a Jackass movie, it's
what else?
as long as it makes $1,
is
it doesn't
really
matter.
a movie? It's just a documentary.
MTV Productions don't give a shit.
No, it's good.
It is what it is. With the Rotten Tomatoes score, we've got an 87% with the critics and a 94% with the audience.
Wow, I'm surprised that the critics are so high. To be honest,
This is
just because
this
of
is
what
the
it
highest
is.
rated Jackass movie in its history.
Wow, it's just all penis.
It's a lot of dong. There's a lot of dong in this. So we've got our main cast, which consists of Johnny Knoxville, Steve-O, Chris Pontius, Wee Man, Preston Lacey, Danger Aaron, and Dave England. And joining us in the new lineup of the younger generation of cast that we've got in this, we've got Jasper, Rachel Wolfson, Zach Holmes, Poopies, and Eric Manaka. And we also get a couple of features from Tyler, the creator, Dark Shark, who was Jasper's dad, Machine Gun Kelly, and Eric Andre, Rob Deerdeck, and then a bunch of other skaters and bike riders and that.
In Tony Hawk.
Tony Hawk had his little thing in there as well, as always.
Little tiny.
So yeah, we had a lot to go in here, so let's just start off nice and easy. Brooke, what did you think of Jackass Forever?
I like all of them. I've only ever gone and saw something at the movies twice in my life. Like, you know me, I watch a movie and I'm like, I'll wait another year to go see it again.
Mm-hmm.
I will watch it again.
Mm-hmm.
I saw Jackass 3D twice in the cinemas, all in like a week of each other. Like, that's a big deal to me because I don't do movies that quick.
Yeah.
So, obviously, I was very excited for number 4 to come out and to see it with you because the last one I saw with Jack, and yeah, and I got to see it with you, and Jack was there too. Not that we planned on going to see it with him.
Yeah, no, it was
but
just
he
there.
was there.
It was just there, taking it in.
Yeah.
So Jackass Forever, you enjoyed it?
I did, but it's like it's not my favorite out of the 4 of them, but I still freaking love it, and I can't wait to watch it again.
Yeah. Very much the same. This movie was a massive stepping point in the Jackass crew's lives. Obviously, this is the most emotional out of any of them. This one felt like it had a lot more heart to it, because this is sort of showcasing, you know, how old these guys now are.
Well, they're passing on the legacy, aren't they?
Yeah, bringing in the new young kids to sort of take the mantle. But yeah, it just feels more hearty of like, hey, they've all done their own things here and there. They've all fucked themselves up a lot.
Yeah, but they're all successful.
You know, they've all come back together for this to, you know, make something worthwhile again.
Not all of them.
Not all of them, which we'll get into that a bit later. But you know, the stunts were definitely. I feel like the stunts were marginally heightened for this film. Some of the stunts were a lot more dangerous than they were funny.
I think half and half. I think half funny, half dangerous, but also recreated. So it's like, oh, let's obviously do some of the stunts that we've done, but let's make it more funnier or more dangerous. And
yeah,
they fucking did that.
Yeah, because obviously, you know, 20 years of history here looking at. Very easy to recreate a stunt now in today's standards compared to back then, and
more money goes into it. Yeah.
Yeah, so they did a lot of that, and I think even the inclusion of all the young talent in this, they did their parts amazingly well. Zach Holmes, he was always known before Jackass. He did his own sort of like YouTube stunts himself, so it was no surprise when I saw that he was getting the call up. Because he has tormented his body as well, as much as they would back in the early Jackass days. Yeah. Everyone else I was not really too far aware of. I'd never heard of Poopies before.
No, but he was cool, but also like gave me like Red Hot Chili Willy vibes, like a surfer dude.
Yeah.
Probably a bit of a stoner.
Yeah.
I'll try everything because I don't really care, a bit dumb, that kind of thing. But he was cool.
Yeah. Yeah, he had his moments. He wasn't afraid to do whatever was needed of him. As most of them
He kind of reminds me of like a young Dave, like Dave England, like he's like the younger version of
definitely like a younger Dave. But yeah, everything. Definitely the main thing you take away from this film is, boy, that was a lot of dong.
Yes, like usually, like it's only Chris Pontius that gets his dong out, and not all of them.
Not all
but
of them,
like a lot of them got their dongs out.
I saw a lot of dong. You get a full-on Steve-O dong.
Yeah.
You get Preston Lacey nutsack in a hole.
Yeah. I forgot about that.
There's a lot of dong happening around in this movie, and of course Chris Pontius just comes out and he flattens
Does
it
Dave
down.
get his dong out when they do the paddling thing with Chris? Is it Chris and... In the credits when they're rolling, they're playing... There's two of them they've got there.
No, that's Poopies.
Oh, was it Poopies? Okay,
Yeah.
see? Dave. See? I thought it was Dave.
Exactly.
Because I knew it was a quick little...
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, so a lot of dong in this, which... So the opening credits to this film, obviously with the Jackass movie, is the opening credits is the big...
And the finale.
The big thing. That's what you want to do.
Usually.
You want to make a big entrance into Jackass, and they've done so many different things before. You know, for the other ones where they had to run in the bull through the street,
the
trolley down the bridge, and that. You know, they go all out. And for this one, they went, let's go Godzilla.
Well, actually, I was watching a Watchamojo top 10 today, and they said like the top 10 injuries that have gone wrong, like forever, with Jackass the series or the movies. And number one was Jackass 3D, the opening, when Knoxville and Dunn get lassoed from the horse, and the donkey, whatever, and they get thrown onto the ground. That was the biggest injury they've ever had because, well, rest in peace, Ryan Dunn, but he ended up getting like a blood clot right next to his heart from it.
Yeah, fuck.
That was the biggest injury. So, yeah.
Intros are big.
The intros are big.
But
Literally.
this one, they went, let's make Godzilla out of Chris Pontius's dick.
And it works.
And it fucking works. And, you know, it was just them going down the street, they got Pontius's dick, painted in green, dressed up like a massive Godzilla
so
lizard.
disgusting. But it looks so good!
It looks amazing. Everything is happening to all the other members as they're going. You know, Danger gets tackled by a footballer. Wee Man and Dave get blown off a fucking roof with explosives, and Wee Man smacks the camera so hard. It's incredible. Everyone has their moments. They all get covered in cum.
Yeah.
Great intro.
I sound so immature, but it was really fun.
Yeah. And that's all these movies are. These movies are just straight up fun. Like, you think...
Like, who comes up with it? Like, who sits there and goes like, oh, we should do this, and then put cum on it?
Yeah.
But it fucking works.
No one does it these days now, but for these guys, they go, well, who doesn't still laugh at someone getting hit in the nuts?
See, I didn't even have nuts, and the amount of times that shit went down, I was like, oh, like...
Yeah, well,
I can only imagine.
The whole new set of cup tests for Erin.
That was bad.
Yeah, so funny note with that one, obviously for the last one with the pogo stick.
Yeah,
and
the pogo stick.
Literally crushes his nut where it's bleeding.
Ooh.
Doctors told Erin that there is a very, very high chance that he will not have kids after that.
Wow, does he have kids?
He had a kid after that stunt and proved those doctors wrong.
Bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah.
He's meant to have children.
Yeah. So after all of those, bang.
Has something happened to the thing?
Nah,
Okay,
it does that on that one.
Okay, I was
That's
like,
why I don't do it through the PC, because it's a piece of shit.
Okay.
And it doesn't
Sorry to freak you out.
record it.
I was
No,
just like...
It's all good. It's all good. People know that's what happened here before. You'll probably lose that little bit of audio, but hey.
But yeah, I really feel like Danger Erin had the worst, like, injuries and the worst, like, the most brutal ones, apart from, like, obviously the one with Johnny.
Yeah.
But I feel like he was in most of the stunts from the original cast.
Yeah, he's definitely the one that went, yeah, I'm still cool to do all this fucked up shit.
Well, he's probably the most youngest one out of all of them.
I wouldn't be surprised. I'm pretty sure he would be.
Yeah.
Definitely
Because, like,
sounds
don't
he
get me
would be.
wrong, like, it's so funny, like, out of all the cast members, like, Johnny Knoxville is my favourite just because he's so damn attractive as well. And his little one-liners, like, when he comes in and says those little quirky little things, like, it cracks me up, and that's why I like comedy. That's why I'm with you.
Mm-hmm.
But Danger Erin, like, I think my favourite stunts and stuff like that and segments are with him. And it's just so funny because, like, he's not one of the ones, like, when you say Jackass, you think of, you know, the other ones, like Steve and even Bam, unfortunately. Do you know what I mean? Like, you don't think of Danger Erin, but he's a big part of this.
He was always the most bullied, the most coerced into doing some of the stupidest stunts, and, well, more or less getting told he was doing one stunt and then turning to be something else.
And I can think of several stunts, But
yeah, he definitely probably stole the show in terms of the amount of work and effort put into the stunts that he did and really hurt himself over. But yeah, everyone still had a good crack at it. You know, Steve-O still had a few of his to go with. Dave was probably the least active out of all of them, I want to say.
But who knows? 4.5
is still out there.
I couldn't think of the number then. But like, there might be more of him in it. Like, I'm sure, like, we see fuck all compared to what they actually filmed.
Yeah, Preston still had a good crack.
Yeah. They're just all looking old, aren't they?
Wee Man did his best as well.
Yeah.
Chris is just being the hunky man flesh in the corner like always.
Oh, yeah, it's hard not to love Chris.
Yeah, so everyone still comes in and gives it a right old go still to send it off finally. Obviously this movie came with a lot of heavy injuries for a lot of the cast, so this was Johnny Knoxville's biggest concussion was in this movie.
You hear him snoring for a minute.
Yeah, he was completely fucking gone. But of course he gets up and goes, "Did it look fucking cool?" I was like, sweet, that's all that matters then.
Yeah.
But obviously he did confirm that this probably is going to be the last sort of Jackass thing that he puts himself into.
Yeah, well, he was also on the Drew Barrymore show, and he said that as well. Like, he said, like, I mostly did this with my dad, you know, because he would do pranks on me as a kid, so I took on, like, the legacy, blah, 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 blah. And then he said, like, yeah, like, after that big one, I just keep thinking of my kids and, like, you know what, I kind of want to stick around for them. So, yeah, it's funny how, like, he's grown up now, but he's, like, 52 or whatever.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, I don't want to keep doing stuff like this.
Now's the time. So, obviously, they haven't shut off to say that this is the end of Jackass.
No.
There's still many people that can carry on this legacy.
Well, look at all the new ones. But, like, to be honest, I thought Johnny Knoxville was going to be more like the host of this one. And he's still got the most fucked up injury from the bull. So, you know.
Yeah, so there could be Jackass in the future as well. But obviously the elephant in the room on this one is the absence of Bam Margera, which, if anyone followed along when filming started and everything else like that, the lawsuit because of him, you know, breaking his sobriety contract, of them saying, you know, you have to be sober. If you're going to do this movie, you have to sign this and stay sober, because Bam's a fucking mess, and he has been for the last 10 years. So we get a small glimpse of him that they kept in this movie.
And I didn't even know he was in there.
You didn't know because he's such a fat cunt now.
I didn't even know it was him. But he was dressed up as
the treadmill stunt, which is the one where Steve-O and Knoxville got really fucked up as well. That was one of the first things that they shot for this movie, which was when Bam came into it originally to try and have a go with it.
The marching band one.
Yeah. So they cut out his main fall of this, but you could still see him in the background. And
okay.
Getting up in that.
Yeah, I want to like rewatch it and then just like focus, because I wasn't, obviously I was just focused.
Yeah, but that was all we got of Bam. Haven't heard anything from him recently anyway.
I stopped following him on Instagram a while ago now. Like, I want to say over a year.
You can tell when he loses access to his social media accounts.
Yeah.
Because a lot of stuff gets deleted.
Yeah.
And it's very obvious that someone is making his posts for him to seem somewhat normal.
Just try and still make money.
Yeah,
it just sucks because, like, I know both of us loved Bam so much growing up, and
I met him.
Yeah.
I got my skateboard signed by a hand signed.
Like, you know, like me and my girlfriends that did enjoy Jackass and Viva La Bam and stuff like that, you know, like, he was hot, you know, and he was the cool one. Yeah,
Viva La Bam is still one of the greatest MTV shows that there ever has been.
Yeah. We started watching it, like, during lockdown, and then we just stopped, and I'm like, oh, we need to watch it again.
Yeah, need to continue back on with that.
Yeah, we just followed season 1.
Yeah, so Bam's absence was missed, but not essentially needed, I don't think.
Yeah, it just goes to show that, like, it's okay not to have everyone back. But it, you know, it just sucks because it's just like, he really misses Ryan, and him and Ryan just go like that, don't they? Oh, sorry. But yeah, it just makes it easier. Yeah. When he's just not there all together.
Yeah. But yeah. But that's Jackass anyway. It's a great entry into the franchise. It's full of everything that you can expect from a Jackass movie.
Yeah, like having a female now, and even she did some pretty fucked up things
Yeah, she
that I
fucked
wouldn't
herself
do.
up enough.
Like puts a fucking tongue on her, what do you call it?
Taser.
Ugh.
Multiple times. Stings her face multiple times with a scorpion. No worries.
And Tyler, I knew it. I knew he was going to be in it, but I didn't have any idea he was going to be.
Yeah.
But in the opening title, when we saw Taco, and then obviously Jasper being in it, and I was like, well, Loiter Squad, like that was created by, Wolfgang and all that.
Yeah.
And then Tyler comes in, and I was so happy.
Yes.
And then he makes Jeff sit on the chair.
Yeah, which is pretty funny. So yeah, you want to see Jackass Forever out in cinemas everywhere. It's definitely worth going to see it. Laugh at some boners, laugh at some nut shots and some poo.
I wouldn't say boners.
Wee Man looks like he has a boner through that one sketch.
Oh yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah.
I think it's just really little, so it just sits on his ball sack. Really anyway.
Yeah, whatever he wants to say. But yeah, definitely go check out Jackass Forever in cinemas now. All right, let's round this out. Let's finish some questions and get this all wrapped up and done, so we can go have some dinner, because I'm starving.
Starving, darling.
So guys, thank you all for sending in all these questions over to me and over to Brooke.
I like
really
questions.
appreciate it, because we love answering shit. So let's jump straight into it. We'll kick it off with Jess, who asks, who's aged the best?
Oh, Knoxville, come on. Silver Fox.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
When he lifted his t-shirt and he still has a fucking, I don't know, a six-pack, but, he's still got abs and his nice V, I was like, huh? Still nice.
Probably still go with Pontius.
Yeah, you'll always be more Pontius.
Such a party boy. It's just so clean. It's just so...
I think because Knoxville's tall and just funny and just handsome.
Yeah. Jack, was Teen Adam the type to watch Jackass and go film himself headbutting walls? Without a shadow of a doubt.
Yeah, I was going to say.
We definitely would have considered it, but didn't want to do as such crazy things. But without a doubt, there were some silly things that we would have recorded.
See, with me, I never wanted to do crazy shit, but I wanted to learn how to skateboard because of Bam.
Yeah.
Yeah, but never did.
Yeah.
I'm so on go.
What stunt from any Jackass movie would you never do? Example, the sweatsuit cocktail.
That is probably my least favourite one. So, yes. Saliva and sweat, I can't do. Like, if someone video records themselves brushing their teeth on Instagram or something like that, I'm done.
Yeah, I can't do that.
I can't do that. So, sweat is a lot like that, and that's pretty much one of my least favourite ones.
Yeah.
Couldn't do it.
Anything where they introduce snakes into the mix.
Oh, fuck, yeah.
Will have you gone.
So, that's the thing. Would I rather not do sweat and vomit and shit, or snakes? I actually don't. That's really hard. And I'm not scared of snakes, but I don't want crawling on me.
Yeah,
the snake pit with that Bam got stuck in.
No, thank you.
Oh, I didn't even think about that. I'm just thinking of the gross ones.
But I feel like you'd probably prefer not to do the gross ones though.
Yeah.
Out of anything, if you were given the choice of one of the two,
because
I think you'd rather go with a snake.
Yeah.
Than
do
anything
gross.
I don't want to. Funniest Jackass cast member.
It's so hard because my favorite skits are not even the ones that are most memorable. They're the funny ones, and it's fucking Danger Aaron. But he's not my favorite. But I love it when Knoxville just says a throwaway comment, and I'm just pissing myself laughing. When he gets knocked out in. Is it the first or second movie by Butterbean, the Butterbean boxer? Yeah. And he gets knocked out where he's snoring again, and then he wakes up and he goes is Butterbean okay? I'm laughing.
Yeah.
So, I'm gonna say Knoxville, but only because even if he's not in the skit, he still makes me laugh.
Yeah, I'd want to say Aaron's definitely the funniest in the stunts, but I think Pontius is the funniest just in general. Just in between stunts and everything.
Yeah.
He's just hilarious.
It's hard. They're all fucking funny.
Was Bam's absence from Forever distracting to either of you?
It's funny because towards the end when they put him in the credits from previous ones, it's oh yeah, Bam wasn't in it.
Yeah.
And then that kind of triggered my memory, but they also pay another tribute to Ryan in a way,
yeah. Well,
Ryan
the whole thing was for Ryan anyway.
Yeah.
As much Bam as they could avoid, they would.
Yeah. So, it didn't really bother me.
Didn't distract me, didn't take anything away from
But
the
I
movie.
kind of did forget about it until the end.
I remember here
yeah.
and there, just because I remember the old Jackass when he was more normal, and I was like, oh yeah, Ben was a very integral part to this, but because of knowing all the drama that's happened in the last few years, I did not care.
If it was going to be more like shit or more like noticeable going, wow, look how fat he is now. Not that weight's got anything to do with it, but it's like he would be the main one that's really changed in the last 10 years. And I wondered if that would have kind of been like, oh, what are you guys doing? Look at you, you're old and fat and... But anyway, I still love you, Bam.
Chelsea, if chips are ruining your life right now, what is ruining Brooke's?
Chips?
Because I put up the Instagram post about the Calbee chips.
Yes.
Yeah. The chips are ruining my life. What's ruining your life?
Nothing?
Me always asking to buy the chips?
Nothing's ruining my life.
Nah, that's pretty good.
I'm pretty good. I've got good fam, good friends, and good job. And I'm 30. I'm 30. That's
what's ruining your life, probably.
Nah, being 30 is cool.
Stacey says, fuck, marry, kill, Bam, Knoxville, Steven. Who's Steven?
Steve-O.
Ah. I was just like, who the fuck is Steven? Jesus Christ. I would, I'd kill Bam, fuck Steve-O, marry Knoxville.
Yeah.
I would be the same.
I would 100% agree with you.
Yeah, without a doubt.
Yeah.
Jacob, do you notice the dynamics of your relationship change when you have roommates or not?
Probably, in the better sense. Like, I feel like we bicker less, with people around, just because I'm that bitch that likes to bring up your flaws around people.
So we bicker more.
We bicker more
when
around people.
Around.
Sorry, did I?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. I mean, like, yeah, like, and when we bicker, I feel like people go, oh, you know, like when Jack would be like, oh, mum and dad are fighting again.
Yeah, people always think we're fighting when we bicker when there's friends around. That's just because we have nothing else to fight about.
It's more like, it's not like we put it on show.
It's kind of like we put it on show.
Yeah, but, yeah, like...
We're trying to outdo each other with the flaws.
But we're not bored or anything, we're just being me and you. Like, well, once Jack moved out, we were like, should we get someone else to move in? What do we do? And don't get me wrong, like, we ask people to move in and stuff, but, you know, most of our friends are kind of shucked up now.
Older, getting together with people and...
Yeah. You know, starting families and getting hitched and, you know, whatnot, and buying their own houses. But, it was funny, because, like, we've lived in this house since, well, 2 and a bit years, and a year and a half of that has always been with someone, if it wasn't my parents, or if it wasn't Jack or Jacob. So I actually forgot what it was like to just have, like, a normal house of just me and you. And I'm still obsessed with you. Like, as soon as you walk in the door, I'm like, morning!
We have a good life. We have a good life.
Like, we never... Like, we haven't done, like, you're sleeping in the lounge tonight. Like,
never done that.
I've never yelled at you without,
no
like,
matter
being
how
like...
many cards I buy, I still haven't been kicked to the lounge. So fucking thank you, card community.
But, like, it's just funny because, like, there's never been, like, we've never gone to bed angry at each other. Anything like that.
Can't.
I love living with you. It's not like we're roommates. We're literally just best friends. But also...
Fucking.
Happily...
We fuck.
Also happily living together and, you know, for the rest of our lives, which makes me happy.
Fuck
I'm obsessed with you. It's been nearly 7 years and I still, like... I don't know.
Because my body changes and morphs fucking with the seasons, man.
No, I'm obsessed with you. Like, I could just stare at you all
Fat
day
piece of
without
shit
sounding
now.
like that's weird. But, like, I did take
Start
another
losing
photo
weight.
of you sleeping yesterday.
Fuck me.
Sorry. I was like, oh, you look so cute.
But he couldn't wake me up from my fucking alarm this morning.
I was sleeping too. No, this was yesterday.
It's funny. Alright, more questions. Vicky, thoughts about Bam not being in this? Oh, there's a few people about Bam not being in this. So.
I think Mark did that too.
Yeah, Mark said it as well. Obviously, we just spoke about it before.
Yeah. But thanks, guys.
Yeah, it is what it is. Alyssa, name 3 of each other's fears.
Ooh, okay. That's easy.
Yours is fucking easy for me.
Snakes, spiders. Not having cards, no.
That's a fucking big one. Yours... what are you scared of? like you don't have irrational fears, or I'm just fucking. Cockroaches.
There, yeah, there's one.
Sorry, yeah, that's a huge one.
Mm-hmm. That's pretty much it.
Not having makeup.
Nah, that doesn't really.
Please. You order new makeup like every 3rd week.
You get cards every day. Do you really want to keep going? See the bickering.
Mine is
little preview.
Mine is investment. I can resell these cards. What can you resell with your makeup? The empty packet.
Kinda.
No, I don't know. I don't think you have any other fears.
No, it's pretty much cockroaches for me. Like, that's
Because
pretty much it.
you don't
But,
give a
like,
shit if you swim next to a shark.
Nah, it doesn't bother me.
You go, yeah, the water's fucking beautiful. That cunt, yeah, fucking.
He's
swim
not
away.
hungry.
And it doesn't bother you. I think bugs is just your only thing.
Yeah, it's just cockroaches. But like,
Is there anything else you fear?
I'm just trying to think. But like, not really. But like, the only things that I fear about is like, I sometimes get like, a bit anxious when I'm not close to home, and I get a bit trapped when I feel like, you know, like if I'm on vacation or something like that, if something bad happens, I feel like I can't get home quick enough.
Yeah.
But I feel like that's just more a bit of an anxiety, not like a fear.
Mental
Thing. But that's not. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. But anyway.
She's not scared of much. Strong girl. Who could run 200 meters fastest?
Adam, I've got jugs that would give me black eyes.
I'm a fucking athlete.
Like, you don't want to see me run. That's too much jiggling.
My knees are fucked, but I can run. Just ask Steve when I'm on the court.
Hey, we used to run after people that used to shoplift. Like, that was good fun, but yeah, I used to hold my tits as I did it.
Other than each other's, pick each other's favourite snack.
Well, that's easy. Fucking nah. Well, if it wasn't the pizza chips, well, guess what? It was trolley poots. Oh no, not trolley poots. Trolley burgers. So that's easy.
Yours is just chocolate in general.
I say chocolate.
It's just where's the chocolate?
Where's chocolate?
Not which one, just any.
Yeah, but I am obsessed with raspberry Mars bars at the moment.
Yeah, they are fucking.
And
bomb.
everyone keeps buying them for me, and I'm like, thank you guys.
Bomb.
They are good.
Who of the Jackass cast is most fuckable?
Knoxville,
Pontius.
Knoxville, and Knoxville.
Chris Pontius. I have a gay love for Chris Pontius. It's amazing. Pick a friend. Each is most likely to join Jackass.
I feel like Zach Mayo would probably join. I could just see him be like, yeah, I'll do it. I don't see much fear in Zach. Do you agree? Like, for my choice?
Yeah, I feel like you would. Yeah.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? Like, I feel like it'd be like, run through this maze of tasers. You're like, yeah, alright, I'll do it if it's for
I'd have to say
television.
that for yours because you don't have other male friends that are cool.
Oh. Thanks.
Not that I can think of, at least.
Yeah.
You just have girlfriends.
Yeah.
Like,
I've got friends.
who?
Jack. Steve.
Uh-huh.
Beef.
Uh-huh.
I'm sure there's other ones, and I'm like,
Yeah. None of which are fit for
Your
Jackass.
friends are my friends.
Yeah, that's fine.
Shannon's my friend.
Okay. He would not get into Jackass.
Yeah, true.
I'll put my hand up. I'll join Jackass.
Yeah. But out of your friends, Jacob? Because he's stupid. In the best way possible. Like, growing up, I feel like Jacob would be the one to do the stupid shit.
No, it's usually me.
But it can't be you. It has to be one of your friends. That was the question.
Jake, if you're doing Jackass. Jess, would you rather have a bucket of blood, spoof, or poop dumped on your head?
Come.
Blood.
Yeah, that's easy. But, like...
I have no issues with blood, so I'll... I have no qualms with getting that.
Come.
Some extra ones here from your chat. From Chelsea.
Yes.
What has been your most Jackass moment in your life?
Ooh.
Intentionally or
yes.
not, when I was very, very young, there was along the lake, there was the walking fucking path and that. There was a hill that went up both sides, and then we'll take you to the main street. Well, I'd ride my bike down there, and I was very young. My granddad said, yeah, you can ride down that hill. So I rode down that hill, and I went face first into the pole that was in the middle of the path, splitting part of my face open.
That's nice.
My grandmother was not pleased with him that day.
That's funny, because I was going to mention a bike one too. I remember I used to live around the corner from Nan and Pop's house, but you know, I got that cool new blue bike, blue bike for Christmas, and I rode it to Nan and Pop's, and I don't know what happened. I might have just gone on the road up the gutter just a little bit, and it made me go face forward, and I scraped. I went douche on my
felt that in my nuts.
On my chin, so obviously my chin, my jaw went.
Yeah.
I slid, and I was called the bearded lady when I had the scab, because there was a scab here, and that's my only scar. I have a little scar just there, and so all the boys that I grew up with, you know, who were my best friends, like, the bearded lady. And I'm like,
what Jackass pranker experience was your favourite and least favourite?
like the skits and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So, my least favourite would have to be the sweatsuit. If I'm watching it at home, I don't watch it at all. Them or the cum drinking ones. I can't, like the horse cum and the pig cum from Jackass Forever.
Yeah.
That was the only time where I'm just like, nope. But then it wasn't as bad as what I thought it was going to be, this one, because Chris made it more funny how he was just like, oh, I'll drink it. Oh, wait, what? Like,
yeah. That's he's like, is it weird? That's better than the horse cum.
Yeah, and like it kind of made it funny, but
yeah, I'd probably say, because that's all I can remember is I didn't like the whole milking of the horse in that one to get the cum. I was just like, I don't really want to see that.
No, it just makes me feel weird.
Yeah.
But like, I have a couple of favorites. Like, I have my favorite from the show and have my favorite from the movies. And again, it features Danger Erin. So from the movies is when he's walking up to the donkey blindfolded. Like, I can't. Just thinking about it makes me laugh so much. When he's blindfolded and walking up to the donkey with his cup on, and that's pretty much it. And he's going, and then what, bam, and that.
Yeah,
and
they're all in the back just copying in. It is one of the funniest looking ones.
And like, so again, like, it's the ones that make me laugh, and that one always makes me laugh. And me and you quote it. We'll be like in the shower, and we'll be like,
yeah, all the time.
And then from the TV series is when he's the meter fairy. He goes around in a fairy suit. Yeah. I think it's from season 2. And he's like, just me and my best friend from high school used to always quote it, like, bless you. Oh, here you go. Like, I can't even remember some of the quotes now, but I need to watch it. But it's just, I don't know why we used to like walk around just very like, oh, bless you. Oh, there you go. And then like he gets into an argument with one of the, not the coppers, but like one of the inspectors, like, you can't do that. And he's like, why not? I don't know why. It's just really, really funny.
I don't even know what my favourite is. They're just all so fucking good. The toy car up Rundown's bum is always fun.
Yeah. It's funny as well.
The funniest one that just always leaves a funny impression on me is when Dave England's in the... He takes the enema and is sticking his ass out of the fucking train track going around and then shoots up the fucking poop cannon.
Because I think when, like, with the first time we've watched that, we didn't know what was happening because it was like, like, you know, it was zooming and it was painted green, wasn't it?
Yeah, his ass is painted green.
We didn't
think
see
it's
it
just a
coming.
moving mountain. You think it's going to be a volcano and then bang, poop.
Yeah.
Shut up. This is hilarious. It has a lot of funny things in Jackass.
And I don't know why, but like, I remember Knoxville putting meat. He made a suit out of meat, and then he goes onto the barbecue and it was like, oh, barbecue. And then like we used to always sing that as well. And it was really, really stupid, but really, really fun. Him laying there on the barbecue.
Oh, good. All right. Last couple now. From Michaela, she also said, fuck, marry, kill Johnny, Steve-O, and Bam. Did that one, but her other one was Wee Man, Preston, and Pontius.
Kill
Preston. Fuck Wee Man. I'm marrying Pontius.
Yeah, I'm marrying Pontius, so yeah. Yeah, I'd rather fuck Wee Man.
Get that little midget dick.
Can you say that word, babe?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
Ah, well, sorry.
Cancelled.
Oh, God, yeah, hashtag cancel me. Go for it.
Let's
See
do
what
it.
happens.
See?
Miranda, if you could only eat one meal for the rest of your life, but you and Adam had to agree on and pick the same thing, what would you choose?
This is the thing. It's like, what kind of meal are we talking about here? Like,
It's just one meal.
do we go fast food? Or do we do, like, because I know you love eggs.
It's pretty much just going to be eggs on toast, isn't it?
But, like, do I really want to eat eggs on toast for the rest of my life just because that's your favourite fucking food? No!
Well, we have to agree on it.
Like, I would be happy with, like, steaks and chips and eggs. You know, like that combination? Steak,
Yeah.
chips and eggs.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. There's an egg involved.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So steak, chips and eggs.
Steak, chicken, and eggs. Steak, chips, and eggs.
Yeah,
Fucking hell.
because like growing up, like that was like an easy dinner for us. Like, oh, what are we having tonight, Nan? Steak, chicken, and eggs. I'm like, what? No way! Because that was a big deal for me and Pop. Because Nan would be like, oh, tonight we're having blah 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 and couscous and all bed of, you know.
Yeah. Chelsea, I would like to know why the chicken crossed the road.
Well, apparently, to get to the other side.
That's what I've heard, and that's what people will tell you.
Actually, I'm very disappointed in Chelsea for this question. Shame on you, Chelsea.
Why?
Thought you're my friend. Where's the originality from? Just a silly joke.
Fix yourself up, Chels. Honestly, mate.
You want to come back to my house, huh?
Alright. Last one from Maddie. Now, in Brooklyn Nine-Nine episode The Big House Part 1, I'd like to know why Romero can smuggle anything into prison, including a phone at Jake's request, yet Jake is not to pay with cash, but instead with street-flavoured ramen in exchange for the phone. Now, if Big Shot Romero is such a kingpin, why can't he smuggle in his own ramen? It doesn't make sense.
See, the funny thing was, that is her favourite show, Maddie. She loves Brooklyn Nine-Nine the way I like Friends. So, when I would be at work or whatever and be like, oh, like, do you remember the scene from Friends, blah, 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 and she'd be like, oh, not too familiar with that. Because, like, she's seen, like, every episode, like, once or twice, whatever.
Yeah.
With me, 10,000 times. Where Brooklyn, I've watched every episode apart from the new season. And I was like, oh, no, she's asked a Brooklyn Nine-Nine question. I'm not going to know the answer. But I actually remember this. Because it did give me the shits. What the fuck?
Well, no one's trying to smuggle in ramen.
But, no, but, like, it makes perfect sense. How come he can get whatever else he fucking wants, including a phone, but he can't get that ramen? See, it makes no sense.
There'd be a reason as to why.
But why? What's the reason?
I don't know. Unfortunately, I'm not in the prison system, alright? I'm not trying to smuggle anything. Yet. But I feel like ramen is just something that is so unheard of that no one really knows how to smuggle it.
We should go back to our question about the food. Should it be ramen?
No, it's steak, chips, and eggs.
Okay. Pretty good,
Get
though.
rid of that. Because ramen is the king of currency. So it's just too hot to get in.
It's too hot to get in. Okay. It's just too hot to get in.
I don't fucking know. I don't know.
But still, it gives me the shits.
I don't know. God damn.
God damn it.
But that's it.
That it?
That's it. That's questions done.
Oh, thanks.
That's the episode done. We're way longer than I was expecting to.
How long?
45 minutes.
Jeez. Well, you know,
less.
when you got good company, you know,
Yeah.
it's hard.
Yeah, this is why I stay solo now. I can actually get a 20-minute episode in.
Hey.
I loved having you on. But
Thanks.
it was great.
I love
Guys,
you.
thanks for sending in all those questions. It is much
fun.
appreciated. So make sure you also watch this episode.
Yes.
Don't skip to your questions. Watch the whole fucking thing.
See Autumn's pretty face and my fucked up face.
But yes, thank you for all that. Thank you for sticking around. If you want to find me anywhere, all the links are below, wherever you get your podcasts online for audio, or on YouTube, where it would really help if you just hit that subscribe button.
Yeah.
Even like the video.
Yeah, I do.
That also does work as well for me.
Takes 2 seconds.
Just
do it.
If you want to send me any other questions, just head over to the Instagram, DM me, wait for the post to go up on the weekend. There is also a secondary show that's located exactly here where you are now. If you wait till about the middle of the week, later to the end of the weekend, you'll get an extra episode every week where you guys tell me what to watch.
Hey, when When am I picking the movie for you to watch?
You're picking the next one.
I am.
Do you have one ready? Do you want to announce it now?
Oh no, the pressure.
The pressure?
The pressure.
You don't have one yet?
No.
Okay, well, you'll find out in the next couple of days about what is going to be at episode 42.
I'm gonna make
The extra?
something stupid.
Last week.
I already know.
You already know?
Yep.
What is it?
Catch Me If You Can.
Catch Me If You Can. Another movie I have not seen. And that's
Yeah.
that's what that episode is all about.
Yeah.
Movies I haven't seen or possibly have seen that
Because
you
how
want to hear
long
me
have
talk
I
about.
been telling you to watch it? And
Way too
now
long.
you have to with me.
Way too long. So
It's
that'll
got
be...
Christopher Walken in it.
That is a great reason to watch it. So that'll be the next one. Last week I did John Wick as per Jack's request because of how much I adore that movie. So if you want to ever send me anything, just send me a DM. Say, I've seen this movie. You should talk about it because I'm really interested in it. And I'll happily tell you yes or no. But I'd like to watch more things that I haven't seen.
Yeah.
So anything older, classic, unheard of, whatever it is, just let me know. And I'll happily do it and get it on the show.
Have you seen Jurassic Park?
More times than you could ever think. And another quick plug, I also now do a soccer podcast.
You do?
I do.
With who?
With my best mate, Jacob.
Me? Oh.
No, you know nothing about the foosball.
You kick the ball with your foot?
Yeah. It's called Left on the Bench. Links to that will be down below as well. Find us on Instagram, your audio, Spotify. No YouTube for that one yet. Possibly in the future we might do it, but right now it's an audio-only platform.
Because you're busy boys.
We're very busy boys, but it is all about the world of the Premier League, of soccer in general. Just giving the banter, talking about the games that have happened, any transfers, any news, anything worthy talking about. Me and Jake will bring that out every Tuesday or Wednesday for you. So if you could please follow us over there, you'll get some more entertainment from me and also from Jacob.
Yeah.
And we'll greatly appreciate all your support.
And if you want a good breakfast feed or a good lunch feed, go over to Lark's Bar in Wollongong and see our Jakey.
Lark's Bar and Bistro. It's a great place to go get a feed.
Had my 30th there. It was terrific.
It was great.
It was nice.
So, thank you all for joining us here on the You Like That podcast, hosted by me. My name is Adam, and joined with me as a very special guest, my lovely fiance, Brooke.
Thank you for having me again.
You're very welcome. So, until I see you all next week or on the midweek, I'll see you all next week.
Bye.